Gambit, so you're already definitely on the right track. Hey, Arpin, what do you mean by that? Let's see here. You don't see channel points. Tell me, when did you last see channel points? It's a bullet game too. You're telling me the best game you played of all time is a bullet game? G6 here. That's a funny move from you. You got no interest in running the king, just G6, sure. You got time. I like it. Very satisfying. I wonder what the game review said. Probably spoke very highly of this game, I would have to guess. 85, 80, 78. 78. Rough. Yeah, we've never had them, Arpin. They're just the thing you enable or not. We've never had it. Hello, Mannered Monkey. Good morning, sir. Mannered Monkey, did you hear the news? May have made it onto your local broadcasting network. Yasser Serwan and myself, at some point unconfirmed, will be back with another puzzle stream. Yes, I thought you may appreciate this. Mm-hmm. Survival style, of course. Lots of time for Yaz to speak about whatever. Dropped on Spotify. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with that. We probably anticipated I don't know, an hour or two of footage. Seems like there's about 5 or 6, so more bulky than we ever could have predicted. Just listening to the day list right now, but a lot of these songs are all-time classics on the techno or lounge playlists. Thanks, Alate, for the 7 months. Many things, Bobby Block. I won't be able to start our new speed run today, but it is very much in the works. I think probably on the weekend we'll be able to start it. Haven't had a new speed run in a while, so it won't be today. But I kind of got it planned out yesterday evening, so can't say that's on the docket for today, but it's something that I recently got sorted, so probably on the weekend. I just mentioned a puzzle stream with Yasser. No date on that, but as you may or may not have known, Yasser and Eric just did a fairly long stream together on our Kick channel. And so I thought I would follow suit. Maybe get some puzzles going with Yasser. There's a video on our channel That's a win, +4. There's a video on our YouTube channel of myself and Yasser solving puzzles, and it's quite long, quite a long video, but it's a type of video that is just unoffensive. You can throw it on at any point, leave it running, just solving some tactics, some very tough ones eventually, but at the beginning, some very easy ones. While Yasser just sits there and tells stories. So, any hints? It'll just be an opening system of sorts, Bobby blocks. Those are my favorites. Some kind of opening that you can play with white and with black. That's pretty reliable, easy to learn, etc. So, it'll very much be something like that. F5. Wonder if we should take that. Really doesn't seem necessary. F5 should be pretty good for us now. One 800 pop yo cherry. That's one of the usernames of all time. I haven't Phantasma. What is that? It's probably like some tracker of like how many gambits you played or something, a la Rosenscore or what? Tier 3, Bam Deezy, 58. What's up, Bam? How are you, man? Almost 60 months. Dude, the years they just rack up. One at a time, one by one. We're in 2025. Bam's been here for damn near 5 years. I think that lines up, yeah, nearly exactly with I think a COVID kind of sub. Morning Tarnished. Got a couple things maybe in the future. Ooh, I don't like playing these variations. People just know too much theory here. I think we have a fairly good version though. Definitely annoying. Have to keep that pawn. Yeah, have to do that. Okay, he plays a4. It's friendly. I was gonna do it. G6, he could just take it. Ooh, 94, and we can just go to the next game. Just 95. But it's just impossible. Like, there's night blunders everywhere. You just literally can't avoid them. That's such a tough position. Good morning, Nova. The classic low rated player wins one game and leaves trick. I tell you, one of the things that people don't appreciate about streaming is the need to play a game. So I feel like if I'm just logging on and trying to play a game against someone, I'm not really gonna settle for just any game. But when you flip on the stream, you kind of have to play. You can't just not play for such a long period of time. So at some point, the threshold for opponents goes way down. And like these games against 2600s are just not the opponents I'd like to be playing. Never. And yet here we are. Go here maybe. Why don't I want to play 2600s? I don't gain a lot of rating. There's a lot of risk. A lot of 2600s are quite good. I'd much rather play a higher rated player with different odds. I didn't see this at all. I was going to play rook here. Oh, man. We were just mated in one there. You're a new follower. Thank you so much. We're forever in your debt. Minus 13 is rough. But this is what I mean. Like, okay, we can always beat every 2600. It's not really that. Although sometimes you run into some who are probably severely underrated. But I'd much rather just play 20, at least 2700, 2800, something. Something. Play a lazy move like h3. Can still do it, maybe. Mans UK, thanks for the year with Prime. Happy Friday. Indeed, it is Friday. I have to remind myself of that. We're up too early for Friday, in my opinion. But it is Friday. That doesn't look like a good move, but I don't think he enjoyed how the game went last time, so I think he's adjusting. Yeah, his bishop is not well placed. I guess we can go here now. He doesn't have his light squared bishop. There's potential here. Can't really go there. Ugh. Can't really take. This is what I mean. Like, I'm just starting the stream, playing some lazy games. And of course, they're just against such a low rated player that our rating is just taking a beating for no reason. But I can't really sit around and wait for the maybe 2,900 pairings because they're just not there, or they take a while to find. And you know, it always happens. Like eventually I'll just lock in and we'll end up beating this guy like 10-3 or something, but it just won't really matter at that point. We'll have lost so much rating in the process. I'm just gonna give that up. Interesting. Maybe knight c5. Queen d6. It's unfortunate. It's not at all the move I was expecting. Feels like at some point you sack for that. We'll see. Queen takes f6 may have been slightly better. Most slip hurts. Maybe lucky to not lose again. Enzo Aki, what's up, man? Greetings from Brazil. Hello. Hello. Thanks for the 3 months. Okay. Guess that's actually a pretty good move. Have to resort to this with like a5. This rook is not really doing anything though. Gonna have to play for this. Pawns are all on dark squares, so I would say in general we have a very bad position, but having the really bad timing on that. Just happened to play for h2 there. Ay. Again, we're just like fighting tooth and nail for these points against it. 26.99. It's like I'd rather play someone my rating. Oh. Not sure how he's going to finish his castling here. h6 and knight back probably. Okay, probably we should keep some pieces on the board. Push like that. Am I accepting challenges? No. Definitely not. We're complaining about our opponents being too low rated, and there's no one in the chat that can fix that. Definitely not. Here, there's knight d4, so I don't know. I guess c5. Not really sure what to do with all the pieces. Trying to reroute, I guess. That's hanging. Oh. do know his flag, yes. Let's go here. I don't know about this move. Something seems wrong with this for him, but I can't spot it. Rook c7, I guess, just holds everything. Whoa, king up there. Allowing that. Put that in the not necessary category. Very unnecessary. Hello, Rock and Eagle. These are very much our warm-up games. It would just be nice if they didn't cost us so much rating. Good morning, Mr. Tim. Just kind of let the pawn fall there. Unfortunately, it's that, which didn't really anticipate. I assume f6, we need to dislodge this crazy strong piece. We're missing a lot right now. Definitely have to try to win, so we'll just go like this. Oh. Maybe we can get this knight into d5, although it looks like he's playing against that. I don't really enjoy that. I would definitely be taking that. It's funny. We both decided that that was the time. Ooh, damn. I thought it was pinned for some reason, but he played King E7. Wasn't thinking. Okay, what? It's a funny looking win right there. Exclamation mark factor, John. It is Factor Fridays. Just dubbed. It's like he fell asleep or something at the end. He wasn't there. No other explanation. Hello, Spudge. As the Marbler in Chief, Spudge has made it here. Of course, we can mention that we will be marbling at 10 factor signups. Is this my best game today? Honestly, might be my best game all week. I'm proud of this. I have to admit. I am proud of it. What's up, Gus? 44. There's nothing that makes people want to eat factor more than a rapid game. So let's see if we can put on a good rapid game. We need to warm up every time control here. So far, it's been rough. Sometimes the bar is low, green tea for 2. I didn't put it there. I just found it. It was there when I got here. This song is always so weird. It's like 2 songs in one. It's actually the same song. Now it's just totally different. Very good though. I am a early Friday riser, indeed. I like that we're calling 9, 10 a.m. early. This is good. Good for me. Bishop takes on g2, and then the rook goes to g7. So we're definitely not interested in that. King takes. Wow. Big baller shot caller. Okay. My guy. What's up, Ribs? Prepare yourselves for a4. It's coming at us at the speed of light. We're definitely going to have to rock an a5 here. Thank you for the gifted sub, Spudge. I was just about to say, who's this? Who has been blessed with the gifted sub? But it's a Nubra. Somebody likes Witty. He only made his Twitch account, Spudge, on the 5th of January. So he's not just new here, he's new in general. Here, we still are not interested in that, I think. This will most likely see C3 as the move. But I have a feeling we might be close to something here. C5, knight B8 or something. We'll see. I feel like he wants to go there, but he could move the bishop. It's possible. Okay, does play C3. I was thinking knight B8. Him taking is mildly annoying there, but don't think there's anything to do about that. Well, G2, rook G1, and I'm going to lose G7, so it doesn't really feel like a smart trade for me. I'll try to go here. Yeah, I think we gotta take that. If bishop takes, maybe just knight C6. Because then if he takes, I can do the same thing to him that I've been worried about happening to me if I take. So I think knight here is the play. Pawn here is also like half of an idea, but I don't think we need to be doing it. Knight C6 looks pretty good. But it's possible that and then knight C6 might have been something. I don't know. He does take. Interesting. I'm probably missing something here, but I thought we could just do this. This is what I was worried about happening to me. This looks pretty good for us. King F1 looks like a move. King E3 as well. You know, King E3 probably the move that makes the most sense. I kind of want to sack here. Oh, he goes king f1. That does not feel correct. On the one hand, we have rook takes and then take your pick on the best knight move you can find. Knight e5, for example. King f2, knight g4, king e2. Man, it's just, he's barely hanging on, isn't he? Because we can just move the knight, take the rook. We'll be all good after that, but I'm wondering if there's any better. Yeah, I don't know. I think we got to take this. I could also play rook g8 or something, but I don't know if that's the move here. I do feel like there's probably an engine move we're not spotting, like some weird knight e7 where white's pieces just like can't move at all. So I have a feeling that, yeah, I'm getting that that feeling that knight e7 is a type of nonsense move the engine wants, but rook takes d3 is just so simple. Here, knight e5. He has to go here. He's lucky he's not losing on the spot with knight g4, but he does have king e2 and then king d2. But then I figure we just trade and go like rook h3, for example, and we just have to be winning there. The bishop is hanging. Bishop d4. Rook takes h2 check. Like, it's not a guaranteed win, but it looks pretty good. But yeah, I'm getting this feeling that knight e7 might be some weird engine move, but I just like it might be a little bit too strange. Just keep it simple. We don't need to be a hero here. We don't need to be a hero. So king f2, we can't take right away. Well, we can, but I don't really think we need to let him take the knight. I'd rather play knight against bishop. So, I mean, it's also possible he plays a move like king g1 here, but I think with calculation, king f2 should be the move, although it's not a very nice feeling walking into a fork like that. Okay, never mind to the 20,000 things I just calculated. forget them all. He plays king g1, which looks pretty bad. Because, I mean, he's just down a rook now. He has to move the bishop here. I think it's probably the only move. And of course we can just take this rook. We have rook d2, but then h3, rook g2 here. And I know it looks good, but what I'm probably going to do here, just because it looks a little bit funny, is I'm going to play rook h3, just because he can't move. Like if he plays king f1, he loses a whole rook. And so he's in this funny looking position where it feels like he can't move the rook at all. But I think this is probably not the best move. It just looks the funniest. Yeah, that's a smart move with the pawn. Because what's my next move as well, right? Like everyone has questions here. This, he's gonna go there. Yeah, actually, I think this is kind of smart. Let's go f6 and e5. And I think the bishop runs out of real estate, because if you go here, then I could take and maybe grab this, or like takes and grab h2. So a5 definitely being played. e5. If you take, yeah, that's got to be game. He takes here, but now I take this. He's got to take that. Such a weird position. We could also just kind of go a6 here. Not really sure what the play is. I think at the risk of potentially losing, it feels just more entertaining to try to keep the position like this. But I think this is not smart. Definitely would not advise. I think taking this is probably the simplest, but so I wonder, can we just take this? I asked because I feel like if the h pawn moves, then maybe we go back to g3. But I feel like I need to start taking some stuff. Yeah, we can go here. He's got that. I guess he like kind of gets out a little bit. Yeah, it's not 100% what you want here. Probably have to take this. Come back. Like I said, a6 looked fun, but I mean, problem with trapping him there is I'm also trapped there like that, so it's kind of annoying. Not much to do. The pawns are even here. He's got some hanging. Feels like we'll probably be able to win some of them, but this pawn remains very strong, so can we get this a pawn motoring down the board? We have the two outside pass pawns. Which is the wrong one here? I think it's actually the a pawn. Like the wrong one for the bishop endgame, I mean. What a funny looking position. has to be safe. Unfortunately, we're gonna lose on time there. I thought we had a nice, fun game here, but we should have probably just like Rook H3 is a move that I play for the stream. It looks fun. So does this. It looks fun, but if we're playing real chess here, I think just take the rook and win the game normally. Because we have the better minor piece. We have the better pawns. We have the better rook. We just have a crushing position here, but oh my god, yeah, I can't believe he took there. This move was really bad, but he had to play king e3. King f1 is like almost -4, and king e3 is almost 0. Like the difference between a win and draws, or I guess a loss and a draw with one move is pretty astronomical. It was a satisfying move, rook h3, but unfortunately, my pieces are as tied up as his, because in order to maintain this beautiful position, kind of have to stay here. And yeah, there's not much going on here. Yeah, we're slightly better, but definitely a draw. I didn't even think of rook takes a4, so that was a good move by him. He spent some time. And obviously, there's nothing you can do at this point. Spacey Jia, thanks for the 16 months. And the mad physicist is closing in on 69, if I'm seeing that correct. The mad physicist, thanks for the gifted sub. What's this username? P Show. Thanks for the new prime, man. It's the P Show. Yeah, but it's the type of dishonorable that I would do too. Iron Galaxy. So while you may be right, it's my brand as well. Okay, we've taken all of our... Okay, is this the first... It's on the screen, Mad Physicist. Is this the first high-rated opponent we've ever got in Bullet? I think it is. This move hurts. It's not really what we want to be playing. I can't even play King F1, which I want to do. I think he'll just, step back. Probably sack here. I haven't really worked it out, but feels like the king gets a little bit displaced. Maybe not so much. It's pretty significant. You mistake there, yeah. Sadly. unfortunate. Queen a5, like the whole house kind of crumbles, but we were definitely winning there. I liked our sack. It's definitely correct. The king just gets exposed. It's a bullet game as well, so I think the threshold is even lower. Oh, we have a bad position. I see. D5 is a huge issue. I have to play this strange looking move. I guess the untimely g6 is here. We had knight there, and instead of playing knight there, which would effectively be a winning idea, we play this, which allows. It's impressive. Yeah. I was gonna say, unfortunately, this is not hanging, but won't really matter. Yeah. A little bit unfortunate. First game, I think, was winning. Here, I think knight g4 was winning there, but instead we play a losing move. Knight d4. Should have played just knight there, because now I think he could play that. Knight f6. He just has a lot of easy moves here. Not an enjoyable position at all. Get me out of here. Yeah, this is like pretty much resignable. Damn. Even this one was winning there, I think. But this loss was a bit more normal. Let's let him play knight b5 if he wants to this time. Yeah, I don't think he actually wants to. Okay, this is a third good position. Maybe a fourth. Yep. Even though we lost some material there, I think this is, again, a very good position. takes on f4 is happening. He still has a pawn to move, so not really feeling the stalemate nearby. How many games? 4 games. 4 good positions. 1 point. Such is life. This move looks a little bit painful. Especially, okay, he does take it. Trying to get my pieces back near the action here. God damn. Queen takes g5. Queen c3. We got a bit lucky there. Not enough time to finish that one off. Okay, he's gonna have to go knight e1 here. Or not. Yeah, I guess not. This is actually not gonna be that good for me. What the hell? Very disturbing what just happened. Our good position just disappeared. Yeah. Knight f4 is it's just good. It's just a good move. Hard-earned points. Oh. Rook b7. Ooh, we can't actually take that. Damn. I thought I was doing something there. Oh man, that really threw me off. We just lost so much time, so much everything. That was really bad. We're recovering a little bit here. Obviously, he's not going to take it. He does. Oh, because my pawn hangs. I forgot. Probably rook a1 he'll do. Or it doesn't work, actually. Ooh. Caught him. Crico95, thanks for the reset. 3 months with Prime. Definitely need to be on the lookout for some spicy moves are about to happen. Probably takes in rook c3. He does have some moves there. The return on investment playing a high-rated player is just so much better than battling 20 games against a 2600. Even if I win like 10-0, I'm still not doing as well. This is what I mean though. Like as soon as we get up in the match, like all of a sudden people don't want to play. I don't know. It's impossible to get a game, man. Get a match rather. That's why I end up playing 2600s all the time, because no one else wants to play. Any chess related goals for the new year? The question is it's such a pointed question that it's almost like you're the gossip guy who already knows the gossip but asks for it anyway. Like, you know that there was a big incident involving someone throwing red wine at someone else yesterday night, and you'll come up like, so how was yesterday? Did you enjoy that bottle of wine that I gave you? Just lead them into it. Hey man, any chess related goals this year? Oh, exclamation mark goals? It has all your chess goals? Huh? Would you look at that? Would you look at that? It is there. Exclamation mark goals. Exactly what you were looking for. It's amazing. We actually have it. It's almost like you knew. It was meant to be. Hello, Valentinian. Or to get farmed, Captain Obelus. Or to get farmed. This is farm or be farmed right here. There's no other way around this. Thanks, Theo, for the 100 bits. Farm or be farmed. Habit Season 2, MN? Well, that's why we have a goal for that. It's looking very likely, though. I can say that. The energy appears to be present. We have a b4 move in the future. Makes sense. Figure h5, maybe f3. We're also maybe activating my bishop again, although that looks like a good move from him. This kind of idea, I feel like I feel compelled to move this rook now. Yeah, this move's kind of annoying. I'm probably going to be taking this way. Hello there, Tesh. Whoa. This can't possibly work, can it? Jeez. I see the vision. I see the vision. To me, that kind of did work, so very impressive. I can't take that. Our rook will just get trapped in there. I feel like my time's ticking here, you know? Oh, no, he disconnected. I was going to say. It's one of those times where you know he's not thinking, so there's something up. But even as it says he's disconnected, I feel like it could be me. This has happened before. Okay, we win. A little bit fortunate there. I'm impressed by this bishop h3, dude. I got killed by this. And it actually does work. And it actually worked last turn as well. Interesting. Only move king f2, and that does not look like a move you normally want to play, especially with h4 there. Yeah, crazy. It does work. Ouch. We got killed there. Yeah, I probably should have taken it and gone c5 in hindsight. But it's lost anyway. I mean, even if we lost this game, I would have been happy to play again. It's 150 points higher rated. But we need more of these matches. So even when we win, and the guy might have wanted to play more, he disconnects. So we don't get to play more. So usually they just won't play again. But even when he might have rematched or whatever, the Wi-Fi comes in and hands us the points. So we're not complaining. But still, we don't get to play again. One way or another, we never get to keep our opponents. Joe Brush, thanks for the 2 months. Hello, Val. Are we... You came in here with a marbles emote. I told the people, especially Marbler in Chief, Spudge, at 10 factor signups, we're rolling the marbles today. And that's without, that's a diamond package right there. Yep, I'll have to remind the people after this. Remind them what they're missing. Oh, you have some. Do you have Does anyone have marbles specific prep, by the way? We're talking about stuff that you want to bring out during marbles and nothing else. He has a pawn there, so should never be should never be a stalemate is what I was gonna say. Hmm. Rook takes c3, but okay, knight on g2 holds almost everything. Very unfortunate queen hang there. No, I couldn't say it that definitively, Zen. In general, I do, but I wouldn't say like never take a pawn because you want to facilitate that. But I think it's a good idea if it's no difference to you whether you take it or not. Then definitely. Oh, this looks pretty good for us. He did not deserve this. Did not deserve this play. Yeah, wiping him clean of pieces, I wouldn't say that's always the answer. Hate losing. Okay, that's fair. You don't want to lose on time. I understand that. But it depends. If you have 10 seconds, I'm leaving a pawn. If you have like 1 second, you got to make a business decision. Depends how confident you are. The knight just jumped around everywhere. Is impossible to react to. Fen Beingold, thanks for the 51 months. Hey, Shekar. You're addicted to Bullet? Are you setting a new peak? Is Bullet going to be what the peak you're locking in, Rookit? Shekhar, you must be missing something. You must be doing something wrong because the England Gambit is damn near a forced win. So if you're replicating that in your games and not getting wins, man, that's a big issue. That's got to be something on your end. I can see it though, Spudge. I can see some guys having marbles specific repertoires. Marbles just needs to get bigger. Because people have blitz repertoires. I have things that I'll play in blitz, but I won't play in classical. It's very normal. So it's only a matter of time before people have marbles repertoires. Defense repertoires, prosecution repertoires. I don't think so, Ivan. He's still out there in the wild. Always a chance, PowerNet. But I'm here to sell Factor. Many things are possible for the transactional relationship that Factor brings. You get something, plus you get your food. And I get a Factor sign up. It's a win-win situation. That's how we get the marbles on the track. Well, I've already been there, Sigma, so what needs to change? I need to go back in time 2 years, 3 years. Ivan, they are sister companies. Did you know that? Like, when you visit the sites, they probably look similar. They probably look identical, especially if you've used HelloFresh, for example. So yeah, they're the same parent company. But they fulfill very different needs. So if you've got the itch to prepare your meals, that's one thing. But I've always found that and I use both of them, by the way. This is the Factor. I mean, yeah, if you've used HelloFresh, then it'll look very similar. But I actually use both. But I'm on the Factor for a while now. Get like six meals delivered a week, and they already come cooked. So you're not getting frozen food, and you're also not getting just ingredients where you have to prepare them. That work's already taken out of the equation. And I think with our discount, it works out to about $6-7 a meal, which is pretty good, especially if you just want to try it for a week, see if it's for you. There's no pressure to stay subscribed after that, and they don't make it difficult to pause a week, skip a week, even cancel. Fresh, never frozen. I don't even know if that's their slogan, but it should be. So we can offer you 50% off, which is pretty significant. Probably the highest discount on any like sponsorship campaign. So definitely one to take advantage of. It's only for people in the US. Factor is not only for people in the US. I have Factor. It's in my fridge right now. But this discount is. Do I actually eat them? What do you mean? Do I actually eat them? Of course. I've eaten them on stream all the time. The nice thing about these is they come cooked. So all you have to do is go heat them up. They come in these little plastic rectangle containers. They stack in your fridge nicely. Just dump 6 of them in there. It's like meal prep for the week already done. And then it just comes weekly. And if you're busy or like you realize, oh, you're not eating them that much right now, let me pause for a week while I catch up. Just do it. You can pause. You can skip like multiple weeks in a row. You take a vacation, you can just pause it. It's very easy. And if you do want to cancel it eventually, you're welcome to do that too. They don't make it difficult. Will the discount apply when Canada's the 51st state? I would have to say yes, Spudge. So maybe that'll sway you. We all know which way you're voting now. Ivan, honestly, both could be the case. So if you're in the US, 50% off, exclamation mark factor. There is a code you can use. It's in the link as well. It's like factor SE61989. I mean, who's remembering all that? So you can plug the code in, but if you just click the link, it should automatically apply. And yeah, you just get these, like, if I'm streaming and I have like this like chicken pot pie pasta, smoky Gouda chicken, beef bolognese just sitting in the fridge. Takes like 3 minutes to heat up. I like to plate it, but you don't even have to. You can just heat up the container. And yeah, you basically got your meal prep kind of done. So I get 6 delivered. Takes care of a week of lunches, especially if you're working from home or even going in. You can just take it with you. I don't know. I like them. They're not for everyone. Maybe you prefer to put the effort actually preparing the meals, cooking them. But to me, they go hand in hand. As I said, I actually have both. So I have HelloFresh. I have Factor. And they work as a nice tandem. I make a couple meals a week. I don't want to feel like I'm not doing anything. I actually like cooking. But I can't all the time. It's just not realistic. Way too much effort. And while I'm streaming during the day, it's just, as I said, not realistic. So I just have these usually for lunch. You can have them for dinner probably, but I would say they're a good lunch option. So yeah, we're working with Factor. It's been a couple weeks now. I would say we have about a week and a half more to use the link. But yeah, the link, the code, both work. Delivered weekly to your door. You got to have a US address for them to deliver to in order to take advantage of the 50% off. But 50%, pretty nice discount. As I said, pretty much the highest discount that we can offer on any product from any sponsorship we've had. And the bonus, of course, is if we can get a couple signups even right now, then we'll run marbles. We'll head to the track where everyone wants to be. So we're targeting the Americans here. That's who we're looking at. You guys are the ones that can take advantage of the discount. You see, Roch, there's a guy that's going to get an answer. He says, I'm ordering this today. But besides that, have you ever felt like the main character from The Matrix while playing chess? You see, happy to answer that beautiful question, Roch. I was actually itching to answer that, so I'm glad you asked. Do I ever feel like the main character from The Matrix while playing chess? When I'm playing against strong players, no, I do not. When I'm playing against you guys in the chat, yes, I absolutely do. Tim's got exclamation mark play going, hello from the queen side. It's almost as if you have confidence that marbles is going to happen. Where's that confidence coming from? Tim, let's not forget, you're on the hook here. Are we seeking eligible bachelors? If I'm not mistaken, that was a couple losses in a row there, Tim, last we checked. Yeah. Yeah, the house has been keeping tallies. Okay, yeah. Beep, beep, I'm a Jeep. You got it, man, you got it. All right, who was that? Who's number 9? Who do we, and not just me, who do we have to honor? Who's number 9? Because they just got us a little bit closer to a little bit of marbles. And they got some great food on the way, which there has really never been any issues with in terms of delivery. And if there has, you guys can always reach out to us. We can get things sorted. But these are big companies. Like, they do tons of operations and food deliveries, and obviously mistakes can happen, but I haven't heard of any problem that hasn't been fixed right away. They got pretty good customer service. Like, they're not interested to like mess up your order and then argue with you about about the validity of it. It's kind of like a bigger company that you just they're a big enough company. They're not here to like argue with you about a couple bucks. They'll just either refund you or send you the right items. So why do the foods look AI generated? Do they? That look pretty good to me. I mean, it's a photo. I don't know. It's looking realistic. It could be, but this just looks like a beautifully staged photo. And who's number 10? Discount successfully applied. Was that you, JL? Was one of those you up to number 10? My guy, JL. I don't know who the other one was. I was trying to get someone in chat here. I know Guppy's got some food on the way too. Got some food on the way. It's like pregnant with Factor. Oh yeah, Guppy's got a couple boxes on the way. He's not gonna be hungry anymore. He's got a couple on the way. Ivan, that's we need more of that, honestly. It's not gonna hurt the bottom line. Tell him. You don't even know if you'll be living at the address on the day it returns? Well, hang on. Guppy, you said you were looking for a new apartment, right? Guppy, I got news for you, buddy. Sign that lease immediately. Lock it in, my guy. You only have a week and a half to use this code. You got to sign that lease. Boom, you have a new address. You can hit Factor with another sign up and get another delivery for another 50% in. This is big. This is big, guys. Guppy has the opportunity. This is the equivalent of joining Marbles as a pleb and then subbing and then joining as a sub and getting 2 entries. This is a huge moment here for the Factor campaign. Guppy could be doubling down on the Factor for the first time ever. Moving during a Factor promotion. Guppy has the chance to be one of one in the world. And yes, we are going to do some marbles. Man of my word, as always. Thank you, JL Pauls. And I still don't know who the other one was, but appreciate whoever did sign up. You got some good food on the way. Like I said, I'm perma on the Factor. So this is something that I pay full price for, and I'm pretty happy with it. And I've always kept it going. But 50% for the Americans. Even if you want to just try it to support the channel and give it a go, see if it might be for you. You know, it's like, I think like 25, 30 bucks. Pretty worth it. Old Milwaukee. Hey, I appreciate you, Old Mill. That was probably you then, man. Yeah, the counter is pretty quick, pretty accurate. Like it does just go straight away. All right, so let's bring the people to the track. And yeah, they do have different types of meals here, protein plus, carb conscious, fiber filled. Like you can sort them and make selections based on what you're interested in. Some people are obviously very cal conscious. Other people are just like looking to bulk on the protein. So you can pick one that makes sense. That's correct, JL Pauls. So what will happen is you'll go through the whole thing. They'll ask you your general interests, but you'll just sign up and you'll have registered and be locked in for an order, but you'll probably have an order date in the future, JL. So your order date might be like, oh, we're going to deliver your first delivery in like a week, maybe on the 17th of January. And then you'll have probably like 3 days from now to pick your meals, and it'll be a very intuitive screen. Like it'll be a screen that looks like this, weekly menu. It'll be like my plan up here in the top. And then you'll select your meals per week. And then every week you'll have like up until, let's say you deliver it on a Saturday or Sunday, you'll have till like Wednesday night to select all the meals you want for that week. And you can even pick some weeks in advance just to get it out of the way. That's what I like to do. So I'm not coming back every single week. But yeah, you can pick the meals and lock them in 100% after you've signed up. But you You'll never be signed up, and then like, shit, I didn't pick my meals, and then they're like, the boys are already loading the truck. JL Paul's just signed up. Quick, give him 3 pot pies. Don't let him pick. It's not like that. It's not like that. They'll give you some time. I promise you. They're not loading the truck as we speak. This is US only. Yes, this is US only. Well, that's facts, Redrum. That's facts. If you forget, first of all, if you stay signed up, but you forget to pick some meals, yes, they will pick meals for you. They'll auto-select some meals. Usually, if you've been on it for a while, it'll be kind of based on ones that you usually get, which is at least nice. But at the start, you might get some random ones. But of course, if you're signing up for meal delivery and you get to pick your meals, you do have to pick the meals by the date. Otherwise, I mean, what? Yeah, what are they going to send you? Oh shit, Rainbow Teddies. What kind of operation? Here, let's get the marbles up as well. New customers, Redrum. We've had a few signups that, well, actually, Guppy Fighter is a returning customer, but because he was so interested in taking advantage of the promotion, he actually moved. So, yeah, Guppy, I think he just canceled his lease. He's going to be moving to a new apartment in order to take advantage of Factor. So that's great. So in case you were considering relocating there, Daryl, there's a nice Factor deal as an incentive. Just want to make sure you know about that. Thanks a lot, though, JL. But honestly, 100% Rainbow. It would be perfect for something like that. Here we go. We got the Marbs up. Exclamation mark Factor. If you just signed up for Factor, let me tell you, you have some. You may be afforded some privileges you didn't think you had in these races here. So everyone, watch out. Heh 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 heh. All right, exclamation mark play to get in here. Pawn Confusion, thanks for the 10 months. Table and inflammation. Oh, recurring, didn't heal. Oh my god, 5th time. Fuck, man. That's woo. Rainbow, I tell you, bud. It wasn't pleasant to read. And that was just reading it. I can only imagine. A lot of people I have heard from that they've actually been like, they were hospitalized and they kind of picked up chess because of it. So I have seen that before. I don't think I've seen the hospitalized picked up Factor because of it, but it stands to reason. Baz Maniac, 20 subs. Thank you kindly, Baz. Exclamation mark play to get in here. Don't want to miss this. You don't need to be a sub to join, but there might be 20 more people who are a sub ready to join. Thanks to Baz. Ron Mexico 100, thanks for the 25 with Prime. Exclamation mark play. Simply. As you see, simply, we have the counter on the top of the screen there, tracking the habit subs. If you want to contribute specifically towards the return of a potential Building Habits series, 4 years after the first one, that's our counter. We're raising 1,000 subs. Got to be before February, and then we'll bring it back in February. That's the offer. So if you want to contribute, I'm tracking the subs as they come in, but you got to let me know that they're for the habits. Theo, thanks for the 100 bits. I'm not sure I can add it as something on that tally, but your support is duly noted. Duly noted. Mad Physicist gifted 2 towards it. These 1 gifted subs from earlier today, I have to say the single subs are definitely the toughest to keep track of, especially if I'm playing Bullet or something. So maybe we'll have to say contributions of over a sub at one time. Guys are going to have me going crazy updating the counter one by one. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like the what is it? We don't allow people to gift 1 bit. 1 bit plus the message. Oh, Spudge hitting the threshold already. Oh, Marcata is in. Okay. So Spudge wants to add 2. Okay. We'll retroactively add Mad Physicist. But yes, we'll go with a running mark of a 2 min. There we go. What did you get because you said join? Oh, you said join? Damn, dude. You're supposed to say play, exclamation mark, play. Yep, the counter is going up, as you can see. Thank you for the factor signups. Let's get this race underway. Do we have 10 more people out there? Surely we can start with 69 at least. That would be a good number. The Mad Physicist with 5. Habit subs over minimum. And the last 2 counted. So we'll bring the grand total. Mad Physicist 2. 214. Let's go. Counter is up. Hello, M Unchained. Let's get this race underway. You just subbed for Habits. Did I count it first time? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Did you send a sub in today that I missed for Habits? Champ TV. I don't know who that is, but he's up to a great start there. Along with, is that Endu06? Am I playing on chess.com today? Yes, you must have missed the first couple hours here. Hello from the queen side and Roch the Cobb at the back. He's being weighed down by the food potentially. Exclamation mark boost. Remember, if you do not type exclamation mark boost, your marble will not go faster. Endu, Champ still at the front. What about the other side? What do we got over here? Vita Vanquish, Theo. Lots of plebs, including Marcata. Got to watch out for these guys. Oh, Vita Vanquish. I thought he was off the map, but he's still in. Now, it's all about who drops out first, not who enters first. Let's see here. Vic here seems to be on the way to the finish, but whichever sub comes out, I think it's Champ TV. Oh, big mistake though. Rook at Jack, it has some speed. Oh, he chokes, but he's still in front. Look at the plebs. They're just, they're out in droves. I think Rook at Jack, it might have it. Barring the, the mass infiltration of the plebs here. Yes, just ahead of Spudge there. At the back, it's looking like Roch and our RL.
Boy, it's very close between them. Roch just in front. Oh, he hit something though. Oh, so did our RL. They both hit an obstacle. I think our RL is in trouble here. Because I don't think there's any more obstacles towards the end. Yep, there it is. Now, we need to double check. If you sub right now, does it still count? Vic012. If you subbed during the race, before the race ended, yes, it would count. I can't grant you that now, though. Looks like... Hang on. I was just thinking, wait a minute. I'm Unchained. He's subbed. But he's a pleb here. How's he managing to do it? The man of multiple identities. He identifies as a pleb, it seems. Yep. Privileges, though, Rookit. You subbed after you said play? That's weird. I understand why it didn't pop up then, because I didn't see the alert for that. I still don't see it. So I feel like that's the type of thing that's just gonna show up like 20 minutes later. Well, either way, Rookit, ban or no ban. We have to go with how people identify here. We have a ban issued, but that's not the end of it. Our RL. We have our best team on it, M Unchained. Will you be defending? Okay. You know we'll need the usernames then for yourself and for Rookit. And we need to head over to the ultimate equalizer, the chess.com arena. Rookit Jacket against chess. Oh. Well, at least the guy who's lower rated has the banning powers. You're glad you didn't sub, Vic? That's mean. That's mean. You don't think you could take a 1790? If you guys are cheering for bans, surely you have to be supporting white here. Also for the underdog story. Many a reason to do so. Guppy Fighter says, take time off black. Done. I'm wondering if it will show up when he moves. Yeah, it does. Ryan Boy, first message in the channel, and my guy's hitting up Factor. Let's go, Ryan Boy. That's the type of energy we need. Yeah, this is big theory for the 1167. I have a concern that it might taper off from here, but it doesn't. It only really applies Buy to Vanquish when the person banning, has 400 ELO over, because then they apparently would think they're not risking anything, but actually they are because of the rating difference. But here, if Black was to lose, they would get banned anyway, Buddy. Take that, man. Take that. It's home free after that. Also, Black has a minute. Oh my God, he didn't even play this. What are we looking at here? What? Guy played knight a5, didn't even play knight there. I think there's real chances for white here. He's got 40 seconds on the guy. He's only down a pawn. Yeah, there's chances for sure here. Who would you rather take, honestly? I think I might rather be white here. 40 seconds and counting up. It's quite significant. Okay, king f1's probably not ideal, but still, time's ticking. Time's ticking. It's almost a minute time advantage. That's not nothing. He just has to make sure he keeps pieces on the board. Rook b1. Bro loves rook b1. He's made rook b1 like 8 times this game. He loves that square. Okay, queen's trade. And it's 30 seconds to a minute. Black showing some speed here, and the rook is on literally the perfect square. Very pre-movable position. I'm concerned here. Black has made a lot of progress. Okay, this is pretty good. I mean, yeah, I was going to say, get that move in. That's big. 26 seconds. Not easy. He's shuffling too. He's happy to shuffle. He says, no problem, no problem. I'm a shuffle guy. Check. Oh, I would have gone down there. Okay, he's getting some activity. This is good. You want to blunder that for the activity. Still, the pre-moves from Black are just like pristine. They're very good right now. Not much you can do against this, especially with this move happening. Yeah, you really can't hate this from the 1167. Are you really going to get anything better than this? He's running the king up the board. He's being tricky, but Black is just very good at the pre-moves. Like, has gotten numerous good ones. He's not taking the pawn. I mean, he's being about as tricky as possible. I couldn't ask for much more out of the 1167 there, within reason. Thought that was a pretty good attempt. But the 1790 here was way too good with the pre-moves. Not everyone can do that, even at his rating, 1800s. So you got to give him some credit. I know a lot of 1800s in chat that are just not that fast, not that good. Well, yes, this is correct. Rook it, this is the only moment that really stood out. I mean, you can just take that knight, and I'm not saying it's all over, but based on the game I just saw, an extra knight would have made a big difference. It's just hanging. That's why we're raising subs to bring back habits. Because people need reminders. So Rookit was unable to get the ban, but a damn good attempt. And yes, white then blundered by doing this and allowed knight b3, but it was quite the swing here. So +4 to -4. Rookit Jacket and Pragnananda are two very, very similar players in that regard. It happens, buddy. To the best of them. It is Dozert. That's the counter. You're rocking some warm-up games, Spudge. If they're not going well, it could bode well for marbles. You never know. I can't be revealing the secrets there, Marcata. Hello, young Anthony. Thanks, Dozert. Give the sub to Ryan Boy. All right, let's go. Who do we have here? Old Milwaukee. Our RL. Wait, is it happening? Is our RL going to end up at the front? Oh, guys, you do not want Anthony at the front. Somebody stop him. Oh, no. Guys, you do not want Anthony there. I'm telling you. You know what I just realized? Either they changed this track or they changed the track, right? By the way, how the fuck did that guy get up there? What? What just happened? They changed the track, or it's based on the time of day that you race, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, this track used to not have all this green, and it used to be like a nighttime track. It was like a disco, like there were a lot of like LEDs and whatever. So I have a feeling they changed the track. Or it's based on when you play it. Like, because it's the morning, we're here in the day. It makes sense. But that would be just like way too OP. And he's in. Anthony's following suit. Yeah, it's a grungy track here, but it looks like it's going to be a very, very easy. Oh, Amorati. He gets held back there. Anthony goes straight through. Wow. I did not expect that. Young Anthony in first place. Dude, What the heck? What a choke. Whoever's in last place is immediately concerned. Immediately concerned. All I can say is good luck to you. The DNF line is on the way, so I'm actually not 100% sure everyone's going to finish that is currently on the track here. So we have to start looking at people who are potentially at risk. Sigma Squared, for example. Alexander Eve. Because I don't think Casino Duck is going to finish this race. I don't. Good old Tesh might. Sigma is maybe not going to finish. Casino Duck, good old Tesh. Wow, I think they're all going to DNF. They all DNF'd. I actually can't remember who's in who's in last now. Anthony in first place, AA175, ban or no ban. As we scroll down to learn who actually did finish in last. It was Alexander Eve. It was Alexander Eve. Oh boy. Alexander, good luck to you. How would you like to plead? Anthony's going for a ban. You plead tier 3. Ah, that's what I thought. And Anthony even got to learn who was in last place before he said ban. He even got the information. And he still did it. Oh my goodness. A horrible blunder. Double question mark from Anthony. Double question mark moment. And at this point, it has to be revealed what just happened here. Anthony Atanasov with a 2,800 blitz rating and a high of 3,069. He was ready to get a sure ban on Alexander Eve. That would have been a nasty pairing, but Alexander, smart, supporting the channel at tier 3 and being rewarded for his support, gets the reverse ban on Anthony. That's the power of a tier 3. Rookie mistake, honestly. Anthony just can't believe what he's done. Because he was even waiting for the info. Oh, who's last? Alexander Eve? Okay, ban. Double question mark, guys, on Anthony Atanasov, who's going to be serving a ban. Anthony, you're out of here. Alexander, we can only say well played. When your opponent blunders, we take those wins, don't we? We have to. Double question mark. Get him out of here. You avoided a ban against one of the very best banners. Alexander Eve, the bringer of rain. He stood against the toughest gladiator and emerged victorious. When he tells the story to his grandkids, he's going to say, well, listen up, little Jimmy. I was paired against Anthony Atanasov in the historic marbles race. Finished in last, paired against Anthony. And you know what? Your grandpappy emerged on top. Anthony was banned. And then I ordered Factor. Yeah, that's right. You remember Factor? Anyway, the story goes something like that. Let this be a lesson to all those considering whether to T3. I mean, you just witnessed, that's like a life, that's a year's worth of value of tier 3 right there, just in that one moment. Always M Unchained. The most grandson name. All right, here we go. Go tier 3s and go Alexander. Got literally the highest rated player in chat banned. Value. No, not little Jimmy. Just Jimmy. Not our little Jimmy. Correct, Iron Fist. I would never. I've actually never blundered on stream, so you already know that couldn't have been my game. Okay, we wait. Maybe 15 more. Let's find a good set for this. Yep, exclamation mark play to join. Okay, yep, for Tim. 4 subs from Spudge. Who's gifting subs? Spudge is gifting subs. Spudge, are you officially declaring these? For the habits. You do have to declare your subs upon entry into Marbles Kingdom. Thank you, Spudge. Big habit supporter. All right, we need like around 5 more. Geez, the 5 gifted from Typhlonomo. I don't think I properly saw that one. Thank you, Typhlon. That's very kind of you. Were those declared as habit subs? You'll have to remind me. But we did hit 69. Thanks to the efforts of the chat. Start it. We're waiting for 69. I told you. Brazilian Monk, thanks for the 4 months. We need 5 more. I know you're out there. I know you're out there. I don't think so, Guppy. But if we hit the goal, I'll definitely take a look, see if things can be polished a little bit. But it'll very much be a, does this still work in 2025 kind of idea. Hey, GM Bangsu, thanks for the raid. It might look like we're not doing chess, but I promise it'll all tie in soon. This is a chess segment. Yep, it is gifted subs, correct. M Unchained. Minimum of 2 to help the counter. You're gifted also for habits. Minimum of 2 there, Dozer. Otherwise, people are going to have me updating the counter. Because I've updated it manually here. We do have 69. We can start. But I can't be updating the counter while we're streaming, one sub at a time every single time. That could be a lot. It could be a lot of work. So we went for minimum 2. See you, boys. Oh, thank you. Don't worry, we're gonna get to the chess. We're just using this marbles race to generate the match that we're all gonna spectate. It'll be worth it. Slow and steady wins the race. But one thing Dozert did is he outed himself as a big habit supporter, and that goes a long way. Okay, so Dre just got a little boost right there. That's what happened last time, because he's kind of stuck here. But I feel like some people, yeah, look at that random boost. Whereas Dre is way out in front, right? So it's whoever got that like first boost. The back is looking like PowerNet, M Unchained. Is that Hot Beam? Alexander Eve as well. Watch out for him. This is the same track where it happened. Alexander, he's trying it again. It's only going to work once, surely. Blessed Reigns. Out in front. Sleazy giving chase. Thomas, Java, Rookit. And yep, the one and only Alexander. He's like a shark back there. Okay, so they're all on that side. That's the side you want to be on. Blessed can't get through. Is Pop Yo Cherry gonna get through? No. Washed Adult? Yes. It's gonna be Washed Adult. He's in there. Java and Alexander at the back here. Very clear Java Bandit last place. But that DNF is on its way, folks. And it really depends which side you go. If you go to the side that Alexander went, I think you have a chance to finish the race. But if you go to the other side, you kind of get stuck in there. But it seems like everyone is getting that side. Oh, Alexander goes past Thong Me, but that's not a guarantee, though. Spudge, Alexander. Wait, Alexander is in. Thomas, Java Bandit. Oh, Thong Me is actually... Thong Me is going to finish the race, folks. Ooh, I don't know about that. That's the kind of last minute effort that I'm not sure you wanted. Tactical from Java for sure. Washed Adult. Ban or no ban. As we scroll to learn. It is the one and only Thong Me. Will Washed Adult rise against the mods? This is a fight about power. Rough timing, brother. Brother Dre. Don't worry, it's on your profile that you got to win. So if it happens again, you'll see 2 wins. They keep track.